Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Quad City International Airport with this great announcement that many people have been waiting for a long time. Let's find out what the new destination is on the Quad City International Airport. Yes, we're finally going to get Washington, D.C. service from the Quad Cities to Dulles Airport on the west side of Washington, D.C.
This is a big day for the Quad City International Airport as well as the Quad Cities, both sides of the river on the east side and on the west side, for a new destination that we haven't ever had in the Quad Cities before, and that's service to Washington, D.C. United Airlines and the Quad City Airport and the Quad City Chamber today announced non-stop service to Washington Dulles Airport, which is an international hub for United Airlines, starting on the 25th of October. So we're just excited about it. We've been working on this for about 10 years, and it's finally come to fruition.
It's huge for the Quad Cities for several reasons. The most obvious is the Rock-On Arsenal does a huge amount of business back and forth with the policymakers in Washington and with the Pentagon, because so much of our work is about logistics and contracting. There's a lot of back and forth between the holders of those contracts and the Army. So there are 10,000 flights going back and forth between here and the Washington, D.C. market every year, and to provide direct service is a huge advantage. But secondly, lots and lots of our businesses do the same thing. They engage in business in Washington, D.C., or they travel internationally. And to have Dulles as a connection that gives us the East Coast hub and access to D.C. and the whole East Coast is a great addition for the Quad Cities Business Committee. It'll cut 7 or 8 hours off a typical trip, and that's a day. And so it's a big economic opportunity for our business community. There was a challenge put forth to the Quad Cities when we went to the last BRAC, and one of the things that came out of that was the lack of easy connection back and forth to the DC market. So we started working on this 10 years ago, more than 10 years ago, because we knew it was one of those things that we could do to give the Quad Cities the best opportunity possible to make sure the Rock-On Arsenal stays central to our economy. And so the Illinois Chamber, Quad Cities Chamber began the effort, and when we had the opportunity to merge, we picked up the flag and have been working as a business and civic community with the Airport Authority and with our Air Service Committee for years and years to bring this about, and the stars finally aligned.